The south pole of the moon is a land of extremes.
You get these huge swings of temperature. You've got the sun, it's shining very brightly, positive 100, 150 during the day. And then at the South Pole, you have a lot of these permanently shadowed regions. So you're getting almost as cold as deep space, getting close to negative 200, 250 C.
But with extreme temperatures comes the potential for extreme rewards.
The coldest parts of the moon are some of the most interesting from a scientific perspective. We want the ability to go down into these permanently shadowed craters that never see sunlight and investigate the volatile materials that have condensed there.
Precious volatiles like water, helium-3, and methane that can be used to generate energy and sustain life beyond Earth.
Diving down into those permanently shadowed regions and then coming back out and recharging in the sun requires technologies to manage the thermal states of our rovers across those extremes and for really long durations.
We like to think about it as the most important subsystem because you can build a system, you can get it there, but it has to survive.
Early last year, the thermal control technology on board Lunar Outpost MAP rover passed the ultimate test.
We'll now be switching over to the NASA live stream.
And liftoff. Go, Falcon.
Good luck out there, MAP.
Good luck.
The MAP rover's mission to the moon marked the first time in history that a commercial rover's thermal control system had been tested in the violence of a launch in the brutally cold vacuum of space.
And I'll never forget that moment. It was at, I want to say 1816 Mountain Time. It was I remember writing it in my notebook in that moment, oh my goodness, the rover, we've done our job. Our thermal systems are working because we can see the temperature sensors are giving us real numbers. We've survived launch. As we get further and further away from Earth, we're starting to see our thermal control system really kick on. So heaters are coming on and off. We did the math, we did the testing, we knew it was gonna work, but it's, until you really see it, it's oh my goodness, yes. That experience is just really exciting.
A groundbreaking active thermal switch developed by Lunar Outpost helped the rover to survive the extreme temperature swings of space during transit to the moon. But when the lander made an unanticipated hard landing inside a permanently shadowed region, that's when Lunar Outpost's thermal technology shone the brightest.
Our autonomous thermal control system worked. It kept the rover alive in this cold environment. We didn't freeze to death. We kept operating, and that in and of itself is amazing.
The fact that our rovers are now spaceflight qualified and we know we can survive those extremely harsh environments, that's awesome. And now we have real data from the lunar South Pole. The advanced thermal control systems will be tested and iterated time and time and time again while we move towards these larger, more capable lunar terrain vehicles landing on the moon in 2029.